Hey family, I wanted to pop in today and share with you a little bit about why mentorship matters. But before I get started, I would love for you to follow, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y stuff that helps the channels grow. I would greatly appreciate it. So, as you may or may not know, I am a birth worker, and I also facilitate traditional postpartum doula trainings. And so while I've been a birth worker or attending births for over 20 years at this point, in 2020, I pivoted towards mentoring new and upcoming doulas. Now, when the pandemic hit and the awareness of Black maternal health statistics started to be shot out everywhere on all these news mediums, and people became aware of the crisis we were having in maternal health, tons of people went and decided that they wanted to become doulas. So they were taking any training that they could find online that offered a certificate or, whatever the case may be. About May of 2020, people were graduating from these programs and they were like, okay, yeah, what do I do? So I started getting so many inboxes. Can you refer a different program? I don't feel like I got what I needed. I don't even know where to start. And so all of these amazing and beautiful doulas that were super excited about this new path then were losing their steam because they didn't even know where to start. So I developed the Spiritsong Doula Mentorship Program really just out of an overflow of IG DMs, to be honest. And so I put together some online course materials, recorded some videos, and I really just began to share some of the gems that I have learned over the years as a birth worker, as a doula. And so when you're thinking about mentorship in general, mentorship is important because it helps you to skip steps, right? When my mentees are in the room, typically for their first birth or their third birth, and something happens that they've never seen before, and they shoot me a text and they're overwhelmed and their heart is racing because they don't have an answer for their client in that moment, I respond to them, give them some encouragement, give them a couple of options and some questions to ask. I'm now shortening the time, I'm decreasing their anxiety, and their client is getting supported at the highest and best level because they had someone with just a bit more experience to lean on. The same thing in business. If I am maybe making, 5 figures, I'm at 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to this 6-figure income or business or whatever the case may be, I don't need to look around at my peers who are also making the same amount as me. I need to go to someone who has already done it. And if they're offering mentorship or coaching, I need to sit under them and learn what their strategies were, what lessons they learned, how did they fall and bust their knee on the ground along the journey. I need to find out from this mentor so that I can skip steps. Now, when you have a mentor that shares with you the challenges that they've come across, the heartache that they've experienced along the way, how they almost lost their family, how they almost lost their home, how they almost lost their mind, it helps you that when you see that thing coming, it's a yellow flag now, instead of you falling off the cliff because you're like, oh yeah, my mentor let me know that this is kind of what happened in their situation, and now this is something that I can look out for. So similarly, in birth work and business, in any arena really, when you have a mentor, they allow you not only to skip steps, but they put you on to game. And so with the Spiritsong Doula mentorship, yes, there's an online component where you're going to watch videos, you're going to journal, you're going to be taken through some of the areas that I've seen many birth workers, including myself, neglect, where it almost took me out of here, as well as weekly opportunities for Q&A or live meetups if you live in the Dallas, Texas area. And so I wanted to just share with you that as an offering. It's not open all the time. I took off the earlier part of 2022, but I'm bringing it back for the fourth quarter, and for 2023, because my plate has lightened a little bit. That is something that I go over, like understanding how we need to pivot to make sure we have the right amount of balance in our life and the right amount of honoring of our family and ourselves in every season. And so earlier this year, that was not the season to be pouring out into others and to be meeting up and to have these obligations. But now that I'm more grounded and rooted, I am able to do that, and I'd like to do it, and I am doing it. And so I just wanted to share just a little bit about why mentorship is important, because a lot of folks are like, so what am I, like, what are we doing? What you're doing and what you're getting is a clarity on who you are in this work. A lot of folks think the only way to be a birth worker is to be a birth doula. That is not true. What you're getting is advocacy. You have someone that is in your corner, rooting you on, giving you the steps to take with your business and your birth path that is ideally fitting your personality and your skill set. And you're also getting guidance. You go through this 5-week mentorship. It doesn't mean I'm like, all right, cool, go out into the world, because that's what just happened when you left your doula training, right? And so no, you're always able to shoot me a text. Hey, Jackie, this is what's going on, or I'm building my site, and what do you think about this? We are in a relationship where I'm walking beside you as you grow so that you can be anchored and rooted very strongly. And so I just wanted to share, I will put the link to the Spiritsong Doula Mentorship in the comments below, or maybe in the show notes. But I just wanted to share a little bit about it. I am not currently taking on one-on-one clients. I am primarily focused on mentorship and consulting right now, as well as the trainings that I offer a couple of times a year. But if you are a new doula, or if you know one that is considering becoming a doula, it is a requirement that you have taken a doula training. This is not a doula training. But if you are looking for support in figuring out your identity in this birth work, we are going to be very laser focused and strategizing and visioning what that is. You're going to have that peer-to-peer support. Even once this mentorship is over, we're going to talk about how to nourish and take care of yourself as a birth worker as you're nourishing others. We're going to talk about clear boundaries to create in your life and in your business so that you don't burn out. And you're going to have direct access to me once a week during that 5-week period to really shuffle through whatever questions you have, as well as continual development and access even once the mentorship program is over. So be encouraged. That's what else I want to say. I still have mentors. So even though I mentor others and I offer services with the Spiritsong Doula Mentorship for newer doulas, I have mentors that challenge me, that push me to greater heights. And when I need, and I'm asking these questions via text and I'm feeling anxiety over a thing, I have folks that I can text that have been there, who are way further down the path than I am right now, in business and in life. And I'm telling you, oh my gosh, it is life-saving. It's sanity-saving even, if you will, because if I didn't have mentors in my life that I could go to, I wouldn't be here. As a mom, as a business owner, running a nonprofit, if I didn't have folks who I could be like, oh my God, did you come across this? What did you do? What do you think about this? Am I going crazy, or is this off? If I didn't have people that I could go to who are genuinely supporting me along this journey as a mentor, I wouldn't be here. So I just wanted to share a little bit about why mentors are important, and to share with you that I am reopening the Spiritsong Doula Mentorship. It is a hybrid of online courses and modules that you'll go through and journal through, and then every week we'll meet up for question and answer. Sometimes it can be in person if you are in the local Dallas, Texas area. But yeah, be encouraged. Get you a mentor. Even if you are not a birth worker, I highly recommend that you have mentors and guides along the journey so that you do not burn out. So again, please follow, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with someone that you think could find the information useful. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.